Bizzleberry, welcome to episode 6 of Age of Wonders 4. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series. I'm going to try and see if I can get closer towards this expansion victory today, because we're on 69 out of 108. And I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to win the game that we're on right now. So I was on the process of getting my main dude out of the underground passage so that we could tackle some of the stuff on the main map with these trolls and this god over here as well, which I want to try and kill. But until then, we've got a couple of things that we need to acknowledge. I think we can end turn on that now, and then after this next turn we should be able to get back onto the overworld. You need to keep an eye on the elven army down here to the south. They're starting to... There are 3 different armies ramping up here. I do have a 6 army here defending, but yeah, we need to be careful of that soon, I think. Got a 5 army that wants to move down. We can try and clear out these swamp trolls. Try and get my main dude out. Might wait for assistance before going straight for that fight, like with this other army that we've got coming in. Other orders, there doesn't seem to be much more excavation to do down here, so yeah, I think we can just fairly just leave this area alone. We've got some areas here we could maybe excavate. Okay, let's just excavate some of these southern areas here then. Orders required. We've got some tier 3 shock units that can join up with our army that isn't quite fully built up yet. It's got 1 more slot left. And then I guess we go to another turn. Let me just check if we need to build anything else. Main city levy camp is just about to be built. So let's get another building working on there. Just trying to see, because we are running low on gold. Do need to be a little bit careful on what we actually purchase. Let's purchase the market, which will increase our gold income further. And we have this city down to the south. We're building a teleporter, so it should help us defend the south quickly. I'm not sure if we have a teleporter to the north yet. Maybe we do? Question mark? I'm not sure if I built that or not. And these guys are encroaching on my land now, so we're going to need to get ready to move down south, I think, soon. Maybe get some more defenses in case they do look to attack. So let's get some archer battlements in. Maybe be a good idea to start building another unit as well, just to help potentially protect the area. This army coming in. They should be able to assist the main army. Very safe battle. Let's just do auto combat on this. Oh no, I lost my really good archers. My really good tier 1 archers, and we lost some theories as well. That kinda sucks. But we do manage to clear out that. Let's retreat from that battle and wait until we can get our other army more forward. We do have 2 more sets of units here actually that can be used to reinforce our other armies. So we can use these tier 3 shield units to bolster up our main army. We'll put some tier 2 shields on this army here to bolster up that. So we'll get rid of these fairly weak, seemingly Marauder army, and then we'll come back down to the south and start putting a press on the rest of the map. So we need to do excavation with that unit there. I think here we just defend and heal up a little bit. And then we continue on. I think one of my spells might be ready to use. I can spawn a tier 4 protector, so we should totally do that. So now this unit here has a tier 4. Maybe we get rid of a tier 2 unit and bolster it with the tier 1. There we go. Actually, probably could have kept the other tier 2 unit here just to help fight. The towering butcher ogre gibbers in terror at your army's approach. It hunkers down, hiding its features behind gigantic fingers. Seeing the leader submit, the rest of its tribe follows suit. The area is soon filled with the sounds of mournful howls and deep-throated cries for mercy. Do you allow the plaintive butcher ogre and its gigantic clan to retreat, or will you attack? Let's let them go. Or we could conscript them into being labourers. Now let's just get our good character up even further. We're on 90 on that right now. Nice, so that's basically freed that without having to fight, and now we need to make our way down south to help defend. We've got... Seems like they're destroying our buildings down there, which is not nice. Kit says send all of our units down, and we'll try and attack the elves being a nuisance down there. Might as well bring these other guys down as well. So we built a castle down here. I want to continue growth here as much as possible to expand these areas out to fulfill our territory expansion. Just trying to work out what I want. More. I don't think we have any farms down here though, so I don't think some of these structures will work. This one gives plus 10 food, plus 5 stability per conduit. Counts as a farm. We'll go from 2 food to 15 food, but we lose 3 production, but I think that's fine. It's going to take a little while to actually build though. I'm going to stop making army units down here. And then we've got more population coming into this area in 1 turn's time. Let's go back to the mainland. Do we want to learn another spell? Maybe get another tier 4 unit being cast there. And maybe another tier 4. Just get some of these summons going. Oh no, you can only choose one at a time. Okay. I guess that would be OP. Okay. So we need to get our units down to the south to help protect this area. Ooh. They're besieging. 2 turns left until maybe we lose this. How quickly can we get our units down here? You've treated your citizens in Abbey Vale well. Now the citizens wish to invite the people of Sunspire to celebrate. A local guildmaster titters excitedly. We thinking of organizing a collective festival, my king? It seems the cultural pests of Sunspire love our grass cakes, and they promise to share one of their delicacies in return. We're planning on musical performances, a grand market, a feast for all. These festivities will be a great opportunity to strengthen our bonds with the city. We basically get more food. This wealth should flow into the economy, so we get more gold for 6 turns. I think I would like that. Even more money as well. We've got to try and defend Emberton though, but we are quite far away. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get there in time. I mean, this unit is way too far away. I don't think... do I have access to... Is it Forced March? Was one of those things, wasn't it? Yeah, there's a forced march thing here. So I've unlocked forced march. Oh, we can also increase the city cap by 1. We should totally do that. Right, so we're allowed another city as well to try and go for the expansion victory. We actually gone down from 68 occupy down to 108, maybe because they've destroyed some of our things. Yeah, not sure I'm going to be able to get down there quick enough. I mean, my main army unit can get there quicker, but then I'll leave myself quite vulnerable. Because it's a mounted unit, and I could break it away from my main army. So how do we do forced march then? Units gain 100% of their movement points, but lose 30% of their current health. They become exhausted for 2 turns. Does not regenerate health on the world map, nor can be healed using spells. I think we might have to do a forced march on the next turn. Or we could do it now. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, that's quite rough. Forced march here as well. They're not moving as far as I would hope to, mainly because I guess we don't own this little bit of land here, so it's taking longer. Which is kind of annoying. So Emberton is under siege. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. That is just going to suck for a little while. Do have more empire skills that we're able to potentially pick up here. But I don't have enough Imperium to take them. Movement cost of friendly units in your domain is reduced by -2 movement points. Cost 400 Imperium, but yeah, that would have been quite useful to try and get back and defend in time. So there's a good chance we're probably going to lose this city. Let's keep the structures going at the main city. Temple of Fertility sounds quite good, and because we're going to be out fighting shortly, I'm guessing we're going to need some more units in order to replenish armies. We can take another province down onto here though. That's some minor good news. Let's build another forester down here then. We can annex another territory with Abbeville. So fisheries only give 5 farm, but these farms give 20 food. Let's get another farm in and try and keep that population booming. So we're on 70 out of 108 right now. There's not much I can do about that. One more turn. They seem to be backing away though. Yeah, they've backed away. I guess they can see that we're on our way and that they would maybe lose.
Race transformations are costly but powerful spells. They alter a race of which you are the keeper, granting them powerful, permanent bonuses.
Okay. So these army units here are going to be exhausted for a little bit. But we should be able to keep up the defense. And talking about defense, we should probably get some defenses down here. Let's get those archer battlements through. Can't quite repair this just yet. Hostiles in domain. Alright, so we need to kick these guys out before we can repair. Okay, that makes sense. We can expand our terrain again. Let's build another farm. Army of Bizzle. Let's have these guys defending this area. Seems to be nothing behind that wall we just excavated. Super growth. This is what the tooltip help thing was about. Makes a target race grow in mass and stature, granting them plus 10 health, plus 1 retaliation damage, decreased number of units and formation. Create forest. Unleash beast. Skill level 6. Yep, okay, we'll grab that. We can take another province up here too. Let's try and move expand down so that our movement speed's a little bit better. So we can get back up and down on land a bit quicker here. We can summon another protector. Okay. New empire development skill available. Cities that share a border with this throne city gain 10% on all types of income. I kind of want to save my Imperium up for this movement speed though. I only need one more turn and then we can get rangers. -2 movement point cost moving in my own territory. Hostile army from Goldbank has been sent to raid your domain. Wait, what? From Goldbank? I don't know where Goldbank is. From Goldbank. Something hostile has been sent to raid me. Not sure exactly where that is. I'm sure we'll be fine, right? Right? Yeah, we'll be fine, right? I'm a little bit nervous that my capital, Abbeyvale, has like no military units inside. So we need to be careful about that. And I haven't really invested in any defensive upgrade buildings there for a little while. Oh wow, there's like a massive crack in them. I just need to see what they do if they're elf army units. Are they going to run away? I really want to hunt these units down. Should make them considerably weaker. So no way we can tell these guys to attack. We could also integrate the city, but I think I could be wrong, but I do wonder if what this stuff already owns. I mean, I got a vassal integration thing here. Maybe we should just take this and integrate it. What's our occupied provinces? 75. I mean, there's no way I own 75 provinces unless the vassals are included, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About. Yeah, the vassals must be included in that number. Talking about vassals, I do need to repair these things, but I also want to go underground, but I also want to kick these army units out. Maybe we just send out this little army to go to this underground passage. Oh, I found Goldbank. Okay, we need to go and destroy that then. They are right on top of our city. How do we need to go down? Move. Activate forced march. Might have to just to get them out of the way. Okay, we force marched that, but they've lost a lot of HP from doing that. And then switch to my main army. Enter. Yeah, it seems like you can only... Oh no, we can move out here too. So let's move 1 hex forward. Just clear out of the way. Go back to the overworld. Put this army unit in. Enter. Move 1. We're just going to take the city. Let's get this army unit forward too. Can we get those in as well? Not enough movement points. Okay. This guy's got 11 army units here. Start a siege, I guess.
You have started a siege on this city. It takes a number of turns to breach the city's walls, depending on its fortification health. The following assault may be bloody, but a city is a valuable prize when captured.
So they've got stone walls, they've got archer battlements, they've got ballista towers, and they've got caltrops. But we can build our own things here to help us siege. Damages the support defense structure in a city. No support effect will be present to aid the defender in battle. Damages the battlement defense structure in a city. Additional wall breaches appear at the start of combat. Construct onagers. I think they're catapults, aren't they? Yeah, they are. At the start of the battle, gain 2 onagers on the attacker side until the end of battle. Onagers are immobile siegecraft units with long-range area effect attacks that are great for destroying obstacles, but inaccurate against units. Well, I want to make it so that the defensive structures are not in use, so I don't want to have to deal with ballista towers and archers. It'll probably just be the ballista towers actually that will get knocked down, won't they? Don't know about the caltrops. I think these two do the same thing, but I think you can choose to use some mana instead of some gold. And then half of the defender's tower units are destroyed at the start of combat. Let's get some onagers as well. Okay, so it's going to take 6 turns to kind of deal with. Which means that we could be vulnerable on the overground here. So let's just, we'll leave our army unit there for now anyway, so like we can move it. Oh, what's that? A mana stash. Seem to have kind of discovered this whole little other bit here too. Let's have a little look down there. New Empire things unlocked. Units recruited through Rally of Lieges gain +2 rank upon recruitment. Okay, that would be quite good. Because I think that might be coming up soon. I don't know how I can potentially check for that. Oh, it's going to be a big fight. They want to fight. We've got 1.8k to their 1.1k. They get an iron golem because they've got a golem mine that they're going to be fighting on. It's a shame we can bring our other army unit down. Looks like it's going to be they got a lot of tier 1 units though, tier 2 and tier 1 units. We've got higher tier units and a similar amount of force. Let's do manual combat on this. This should be quite a battle. There's a lot of different units here at play. Some of my units are half HP because of the forced march. Alright, what do we got? Oh, this is a very, very tight enclosed space, isn't it? There's no hiding here. So our leaders on this left hand side here. These nymphs we can seduce. Okay, let's bring these nymphs. There's a little bit of a corridor here on the left. I kind of want to centralize a lot of stuff in the middle, I guess. I don't think I have too many like tanky frontline units. Oh yeah, I can tell that another unit to regain their action points. That might be quite helpful. Oh yes, and we can summon our elemental. Very good. We've got a couple of tanky units that are half HP. But I do want to try and bring my units together a little bit. We've got another hero here. Summon a Devastator Sphere on the target hexed. So I think that's another summoner that's similar to the elemental that we have. It's a weird ball. You've got a lot of ranged units on the right, so we need to kind of move our tankier units over to the right slightly as well. Okay. Let's put everyone on defense. Okay, so is that a leader there? A lot of movement going here. Right, do we have any other units that can spawn other, like, critters? Conjure animal. Probably should have done that a little bit sooner. Do I have any more of those wind speakers? No. 26% chance to mind control the enemy leader. I think it's worth a try, isn't it? Resisted. That's a shame. That's... Spider's web's not in range just yet. I don't think I have any more. Oh no, I do have another summon. Grants friendly units in a 1 hex radius plus 10 temporary HP. Looks like that's going to affect a good chunk of units. Target for any unit and another within 2 hexes and heal plus 20 temporary hit points. Target can't be affected because it's exhausted. We can't heal exhausted units. Can we move this ball forward? Oh, it's a bomb. Where's my elemental? What is this elemental stone? Just move that forward up slightly. I don't like how far these nymphs are forward. Just try and block their way a little bit. Leave my spider there for now. My spider's pretty strong. I think I'm okay with the rest of my unit placements at the moment. Not sure about this bomb being by itself over here. Maybe we can do a bolster on the spider. I think the spider's definitely going to be key here. It's super strong. It's our strongest unit. I think once again we just have to defend everywhere again and wait until they get a little bit closer. Like an ice, a wet breath. They push some of my units away. Now they're going for my... They're trying to assassinate my melee units. They're overextending quite a lot here though. Sending their leader so brazenly into the front line like this. Can we weaken it? Mark has prey. Kinda just want to destroy that. Let's see what we can do. Teleport next to it. Get a very good flank on it now. It's poisoned. Oh, this is going to do so much damage. I mean, he's kind of crazy for sending his units in. We've got these little piggies. Can we... I know what I should have done. I should have done killing momentum. Maybe on the spider. Like, make it super, super, super strong. It's okay, let's just do a poison blast. Like, I think if we kill their leader, I'm assuming their morale is going to be, like, super bad. Let's put these units a bit closer here. Bulwark standard. Just kill this guy. Morale high. I mean, we just killed their leader, one of the main units. Kind of insane. These nymphs, can we attack anything? No. Let's do revitalize. What is this? Is this a heal over time? Not really anything to heal over time necessarily. Nope. Let's move these units. I don't like them being so isolated over there. Let's go bring them back around. Stand together with these tree people. I think we just gotta raise our defenses up a little bit. Let's get these worms over towards the front as well. Got a nice little front line going on here right now. Cosmic Blast. We can definitely do some hits, but shouldn't be crazy damage. These ranged attacks should be pretty strong. Nice. Be in range to attack. If we stand there, we can attack. It's not going to do a huge amount of damage. In fact, it's going to do no damage. Let's just hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Magic missile. Can that reach anything here? Oh, we can hit these units here for quite a lot. They're weak to lightning as well, apparently. Nice. Really, really good hit. Let's just hold this line here too. Bring these range forwards a bit closer, see if we can hit anything from here. We can only hit... Oh, we've got no line of sight. This rock is actually blocking our line of sight. Oopsie. This devastating sphere. I'm not really sure what it's doing. The animation there when it's just rolling on the ground there was not the most fantastic thing I've ever seen. Alright, here we go. What are these elementals going to do to this bomb? Not a huge amount. These units are becoming a little bit more in trouble. My My spider got flanked, but didn't take a huge amount of damage. My elemental also got flanked. A lot of movement on this right hand side here. But they've been taunted, so I think they've been forced to attack anyway. Okay, what have we got here? We have... We can kill these with the arrows. Unfortunately, they missed one of their attacks. Our spider has a really nice web attack, and we can immobilize 3 of his units over there. There's quite a lot of damage there too. And then we can tell our leader to spur to action on our spider. That didn't actually cost me any action points to even do that, and now we can apparently kill outright this melee unit here. Massive. Now my elemental can do an attack, but I don't want to hit all of my units like that, no. Strong melee attack on these tier 1s. They're nearly dead. We can use a banner strike to try and kill those off. Huge. Since these guys are immobilized, we don't need to walk closer towards them at all. So we can... This unit and all friendly adjacent units heal 20 temporary units, then enters in defense mode. So let's stand here and let's do healing mode. Top up our strong units. They're basically back to full HP, which is kind of crazy. These piggies we can charge straight forward and just be annoying with, I think. I don't really care about these. We only just summon these, so... Stops them from coming around for potentially flanking. Now these units here, these melee units, are kind of freed now to push through. We can kill these ones behind, but I think it's going to be better if we can move forward and kind of catch out these archers. And we can kind of do that with these little worms as well, which once they're going to be summoned, so if we lose these, it's not the end of the world. Okay. So those archers have already had a turn. We can get these guys around relatively easy too. Still missing line of sight. 50% chance to just kill those units, or take those odds. Nice. Poison damage isn't the most amazing amount of damage in the world. Missed. These defenders can auto attack. Nice. This bomb, I don't know what I'm doing with this bomb. I might just leave it alive and just use it as a distraction. Yeah. Just leave it alive. Nice. And move our nymphs more into the middle. So we've got this whole middle area here, which we're pretty well covered by, and I'm pretty sure these units here can't move because they're immobilized, but I might be wrong. Or maybe those units at the back aren't immobilized, maybe it's just this front one. I don't want to put my leader in any trouble, so I'm going to move my leader into the middle where we seem to have the most control right now. We can do a hex big buff here on these units here too. Morale's going to be super high. Everyone's going to be super strong. We can do a restore as well on Can't do it on those two units because they're exhausted and they can't receive any more heals. Do it on the piggies. There you go, piggies. So they're still whacking away at that bomb. I do wonder if that's going to just explode before... Will it explode on death? No. But I managed to tank quite a few hits though. All those worms taking a little bit of a beating. The elemental's trying to find a way around. Always going to attack the piggies from behind. So these worms might go down. Yeah, those melee units are freed up and now they're attacking our nymphs. Or our bannermen even. But they're not really doing much damage. Okay, do we lose the piggies? We lost our piggies. Okay. So now the right hand side of the middle is now going to be a bit exposed. We can flank. Let's mark them as a prey. Invalid unit. Apparently I can't do it on that target. I think we're okay to occupy this. I need to get as much damage on the right hand side here just to thin out these units as possible. Okay, that magic blast is going to do a lot of damage to those ranges. These troops here also just look to weed them out. Right, now our elemental. Let's push these forwards. Looks like we're going to win that fight quite easily. We can do a jump. That's going to use all of our movement points, which I don't really want to do. Or we can just move over and let's just kill these guys here. So this left side is nearly cleared out. We're probably going to start losing a couple of units soon on the right hand side. Let's flank these units here. I'm worried about these units coming around the side though. Do need to be a little bit wary and careful of that. Right, that's another unit killed. Could try and slow. That could work. We did quite a lot of damage to them as well. So these units are now slowed. We can bring our archers forward now. Who do we want to attack? It's not want anyone really to attack. And kill those archers off at the back. Those aren't going to do much damage to those leftover units apparently. It missed. We can kill the archers now with these melee attacks. These defenders... I think we should probably just push them forward here and then defend. These worms can't do anything against this this unit. I'm just gonna put it on defensive. It's probably gonna die next turn. Don't seem to be able to do a massive amount of damage to these wind rages. Right, it's gonna end our turn. Looks like some of them are kind of trying to retreat. Yeah, as expected, the worms died. Right, some of them are coming back in. These guys are trying to make it out. Trying to run away. We ain't gonna let them. We'll let the spider have a little nibble. Okay, can we get our elemental? How far can we teleport? Not too far. Yeah, looks like some of those elementals are trying to run for it. If I go there, I'm going to attack my own units, but what I could do... So if I just move those back 1 hex, teleport forward like this... How's Quake gonna be? I could probably Quake these units, but doesn't look like the damage is gonna do an awful amount. I think we just auto attack. Can we get some ranged units just to thin out these Nice. Got another magic missile attack that we can use. I think at this point we just need to just whack everything, just make it all the ranged units do stuff. Could tell the defenders to move up here. And sure, attack these guys. These can't get into range. Do a healing sap here. Got a lot of like healing and things like that in my kit. But these nature damage, the nature damage overall doesn't seem to be particularly too high. Do seem to be lacking some more damage on our kit, but we do seem to be, like, we haven't lost any units. We lost like 1 set of pigs, which are I don't really care about because we summoned those anyway. But overall, we've handled the fight pretty nicely. We've only lost 1 summoned unit. Definitely it's going to be in range to attack. Spider's just chilling. Yeah, all of these other units are escaping now. It's just these 2 units here now we have to deal with. Yeah, I think that was a very clean fight from me. Smack. Nice. Oh. Let's just win the battle immediately. There's no point chasing down that last unit. Nice. I think that was pretty clean. What's going to happen to the city now? Are they coming in 1 by 1 to attack? I mean, I think we should just do auto combat on this. Well, I actually lost 2 units from that. Didn't lose any units from the previous one, but auto combat made me lose tier 3 and a tier 2 unit. That's kind of annoying actually. What's the situation with this siege then? I guess we just let it resume, but we shouldn't have like many units to actually fight then, since they've already lost the majority of that army, I guess. Right, so back to our underground area. Is there anything to excavate here? Yeah. A hero leveled up. Maybe get Magecraft up. Magic attacks gain 80% damage until the end of turn. Lightning Evoker deals damage to target and enemy units within 3. Let's get that. Let's make this like a battle mage kind of game. It seems like we had more level ups there too. Oh, and we captured these heroes as well, so we can take their items and give them to our heroes. Alright, let's have a look at our heroes and see what new kind of gear we can give them. So my main dude, we've got magic attacks to 20% more damage and 1 resistance. 1 resistance and 2 status resistance, 2 defense and 10 HP. I think we'll leave the one that we've got on at the moment. So this crown I've got at the moment gets 1 resistance and magic attacks ignore up to 3 status resistances. That's fine too. We've got new weapons here that we can take. We can take an orb. And don't know if there's anything else we can use with the orb. Orb seems to be a one-handed weapon, which will give us ranged attacks. Can I have our unicorn? So we've got this ring of flanking, but I don't feel like we're flanking that much with it. This unit inflicts double morale penalties when killing an enemy. Okay. Horn of Plenty. All units in the army heal 5 hit points every world map turn. Nice. Cloud in the Bottle. In a 3 hex cone, pushes back all units 1 hex and inflicts wet. Oh, that's what that thing was that hero did. The enemy hero did at the start of the fight. Let's have a look at this guy's gear too. He's got Staff of Blight, but we can give him Staff of Radiance, which is a tier 2 staff, which I'm sure he would appreciate. Also we can level him up as well. He's got another level up point. Lightning Invoker. Just make him a mage. Give him more accuracy first. Make him a mage leader. So we've got 5 more turns until we can take Gold Bank. And then I will be claiming that as my own city, so that should give us a lot more province expansion as well. Just gotta keep an eye on these pesky elves in the south, make sure they don't invade us. Okay, what do we got here? Orders required. What do we got here? A knowledge stash. Seems like no more excavation can be done here apart from at this southern bit here. And I think we've excavated this whole area out. Yep, nothing else. Oh, we can make another... get another province here. Very good. Oh, the summon nymph spell is ready. I guess we should spawn it next to our army that we've got here. Would be quite useful. And then let's get another tier 4. You are falsely denounced. You have crossed me, King Bizzleberry. Bizzleberry is reportedly not to be trusted due to their past actions. Oh. Whatever. Bye. Loser. A new rally has started. Okay, fantastic. Do we have anything to do with rallies though, or did I already take that? Oh yeah, +2 rank upon recruitment on Aegis. Yeah, we've already got that. Okay, good. Wait, how do I get that rally back? Oh, it's right there. So we've got a fair amount of cash. We've got a lot of units at our disposal. Tier 1, Tier 1, Tier 1, Tier 1, Tier 1. So all the highest Tier 1s at the top. So I can take all of these. Okay. So it should be a big city that's gonna spawn in our capital in a turn or two. Beckoning of spring, a nymph comes frolicking from faraway fields and dances before you, flowers springing up from wherever her feet land. You are drawn into the depths of her eyes like bottomless pools of cool green water. Her dance grows more feral and intense. The nymph seems to receive pleasure from her exaggerated movements until she suddenly stops in a suggestive pose, her ravenous gaze lingering on your body. Celebrate spring's fertility with me, King's Bizzleberry. Expose me to your dominion's potency. Excuse me? Boost the birth rate. I lose 600 gold but gains 2 population in Abbeyvale. You will gain a fire wyvern mount. Flying movement. I mean, that sounds pretty cool and all, but I think we should get more population to meet our asshole. I can't believe my leader just had sex with a fairy. Okie dokie. I guess we get some more fisheries. We can get these oysters here too, which will give us some more money. Okay, so we're at 78 out of 108. So we just need 3 more territories. Okay, and turn. I feel like we're getting very close to victory. Once we've sieged, there's nothing else to take here. And I don't think we're at threat of losing this place. I'm gonna take this army out of this location. And I think we're gonna get... We've got 6 army units here. So I'm gonna get this leader to meet up with this army. And maybe we can... There's no way we're going to be able to attack anything at the north here. There is a lot of units up here, including a god. A horned god. We've got a Balor of some sort of epic demon. If they come in to attack us from the north, we're going to be absolutely screwed. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. We do have a lot of units here. Should definitely consider joining up with this 3 and merging them up together a little bit. We can build another building here. Get more food in, boosted. Citadel, get more gold income. Could get bountiful fields in, a teleporter. Just want as much population as possible, really. Let's get this granary in. And Edmonton isn't making anything, actually. I think we should get the storehouse and then get the bathhouse for increased stability. Let's do hurry production on this storehouse actually, and then start working on this bathhouse. So this is going to expand in 1 turn. We can summon another protector. Let's bolster our northern army now. I want to see, we might actually have to deal with this. This is looking not good at all for us. But we've still got that city that we need to attack. I'm just going to keep chain summoning. Maybe I should get super growth. I don't have that many units that are going to retaliate though. A lot of my main units are just ranged units, so they don't actually retaliate. And if I have fewer ranged units, then I think I'll end up having fewer like they'll do less damage because there's fewer ranged mobs maybe. So let's just keep making tier 4 summoners, these guys. Well, they're tier 3s actually, it's just a tier 4 spell. Okay, end turn. Soon we must be able to besiege this 2 more turns until we can try and take Gold Bank. Get some new research in. Summon greater animal. A tier 3 animal. Or empowered beasts. Makes enchanted 20% more damage, 10 more hit points. Gain demolition, making them able to destroy reinforced obstacles. Decreases number or units of information. Affects 1 animal in army. So I could do my spider then? Because there's only 1 spider anyway. So empower my spider. Right, let's merge these units at the top. Let's take the best unit, so this fairy over. This other fairy. Only problem is now I've got 1 melee, 2 melees. No, that's not even a melee. I've only got 1 melee and then I've got 4 ranged. This has 1 melee and 3 range. This is what I'm kind of worried about because I've got a lot of this is a cavalry unit. You've got quite a lot of ranged units though. So we've got 2 6 army units here. Wait, that hasn't been repaired. Those farm ruins haven't been repaired. Let's see if we can repair those. Orders required. These range units. Just defend. I think I still need to make more kind of defensive units at the south because of the this is where we're potentially going to get attacked. So Greenhold, we can build another building. That's our underground place. Sure, a temple. I mean, it's going to take 22 turns to make, though. I just want growth and stuff. Let's get this vendor down first, then, and attract more population, maybe. It's only going to cost 48 Imperium, but there is a movement speed Imperium thing that I wanted, which is just here. Oh wow, I've got this next turn though. I should save my Imperium. Acquiring new population requires 50% less food. Okay, so we wait for that next turn. We can expand here. Let's take this farm. An infestation is sending forces. This is what I'm worried about. So they are sending some units potentially down to us. Let's keep making melee units down here. So I'm pretty worried about protecting my capital. This Temple of Fertility is done next turn, and then we need to like try and put some more defenses up there, I think. So an 80 out of 108. Oh wow, look, there's a huge demon moving forth. I don't know if it's going to attack Stilgardus or not. but we should move our way up and try and help defend our allies. There's a mint here where we can increase our gold income. Gain access to the recall ruler spell, which allows your ruler and its army to be teleported back to your throne city. I think we should probably grab that. That might be pretty important if things get really bad. And then we can also take this: acquiring new population requires 50% less food, which is going to work really well with our win condition. Yeah, that's really good. A lot of these places now are close to yeah, everything's going to expand next turn, so we're going to be able to take even more territory. Fantastic. A breach has been made. Right, I think this is probably a good time to stop. We were hit 1 hour and 55 minutes into this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I feel like we're getting close to our win victory, maybe a couple more episodes to go. And soon I'll be working on my Zelda Tears of the Kingdom that comes out for me tomorrow. I'm super excited to play that, so yeah, be on the lookout for that new playthrough as well. So I'll still try and complete this campaign while doing all of that. I'll probably do another episode straight after this one to make sure that Zelda doesn't interfere. But yeah, Zelda will be the next playthrough, and then once I'm done with Zelda, I'll be probably back onto Age of Wonders 4 again, because I'm quite enjoying it quite a lot. So yeah, be on the lookout for the next episode of Age of Wonders 4 tomorrow. All the best, take care, and see you again tomorrow.